Hello my dear students, today we are going to learn about 3 dimension part 4, in which we will learn what is volume. Most of the students, they don't know the volume, the amount of space occupied by a solid or liquid or gaseous. Solid, liquid or gaseous. Suppose if I am taking an example of a can or cylinder, if you feel something in this one, okay, if you fill a water, how much the space will occupy water in the bottle or in the can is called as its volume. Example, if you go for the 1 liter of water bottle, what will be the capacity of the water bottle? 1 liter. It is the volume of the bottle. Okay. Now, what is volume? The amount of space occupied by solid, liquid or gaseous. Okay. We will go for the formulas to find out the lateral surface area, curved surface area, total surface area and the volume of the solids. Okay, some of the solid figures. Before going to that, we should know about the cone. Okay, this side is called as, it will be slant height and it will represent with L. It represents with L. Most of the student will get confused. They will take it as length, but it is not length. It is slant height. It will be represented as slant height. Now, the height of the cone, the perpendicular which is taken from inside the cone is called as height. It will represent with H. It will represent with H. And this part is called as radius. This is the radius of the cone, and it will represent with R. It will represent with R. In some of the cases, you should find out the slant height of the cone. In some of the cases, it will give the slant height and it will ask you to find out the height. In some of the cases, it will give the slant height and it will ask you to find out the radius of the cone. To find out slant height, what is the formula you will use? L square is equals to H square, L square is equals to H square plus R square. L square is equals to H square plus R square. What is L? Slant height. What is H? Height. And what is R? Radius. Okay. Now, L is equals to under root H square plus R square. L is equals to under root H square plus R square. L is equals to under root H square plus R square to find out the slant height. This is the formula to find out the slant height. Now, we will go for the cylinder. This will be the height of the cylinder, okay, and this is the diameter. This will be the diameter, and half of the diameter it will be radius. Half of the diameter it will be radius. Half of the diameter it will be radius. If you go for the sphere, best example for the sphere is cricket ball, football. Okay. Now, in this one, height and diameter will be equal. Height and diameter will be equal. In sphere, height and diameter will be equal. Okay. Now, if you go for the hemisphere, what is hemisphere? Half of the sphere. If you cut the cricket ball in 2 equal parts, you will find the hemisphere. This is the diameter of the hemisphere. What is diameter? A line segment which is touching to 2 points of this circle by passing through the midpoint. Okay, this is diameter. Now, radius. This will be the radius. Okay. In this, okay, diameter and radius. Half of the diameter will be equal to radius. Half of the diameter it will be equal to radius. Okay. Now we will go for the formulas. We will see some of the formulas in which lateral surface area you will use, in which curved surface area will be used. Okay. Solid, lateral surface area, curved surface area, total surface area, volume and some of the solid shapes. Okay. Now, lateral surface, where the lateral surface area and where the curved surface area will be used, these two are equal. Wherever you will find little bit curve, it is called as curved surface area. Especially if you take for the cone, you will not find, see here, there will be curve here. So, you will use curved surface area. And in cylinder, there is a curve, you will use curved surface area. And sphere, you will use the curved surface area. What is total surface area? See, lateral surface area, cuboid, you will not find any curve, so you will use lateral surface area, LSA, lateral surface area. Now what is total surface area and what is lateral surface area or curved surface area, we will see. Okay, if I see, if you take an example of a hall, only 4 walls, if you cover only 4 walls, it is called as lateral surface area, If you go for the roof, floor and 4 walls, it will be total surface area, Example, if you take only faces 1, 2, 3 and 4 faces, it is called as lateral surface area. Total surface area 1, 2, 3, 4 walls, roof and the floor, it is called as total surface area. Example, see, in this figure, if you take 1, 2, 3 and 4, okay, if you take 1, 2, 3, 4 means 1 wall, 2 wall, 3 wall and 4 walls, that walls is called as lateral surface area. If you take roof and the floor also with the walls, it is called as total surface area, okay. Now if you take this figure, example for the figure, if you take only 1, 2, 3, 4, it is called as lateral surface area. If you go for the total surface area, 1, 2, 3, 4, up and down, okay. This is the main difference between the total surface area and lateral surface area. Now solid shape cone, what is the figure for the cone? This will be the figure for the cone, okay. Lateral surface area, total surface area and cone, volume of the cone. Here I have written some of the formulas, you can take. See, B represents breadth, LSA means lateral surface area, CSA curved surface area, TSA total surface area, L in the cone. If you are using L in the cone, it is slant height, it is not length, it is slant height, okay. This one will be the slant height. Now L will be the length and R will be the radius, D will be the diameter, okay. Hope everyone understood. Please don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Thank you.